This model kit review is of the LaFerrari. It's a 1/24 scale model by Revell, and here's a picture of the finished model kit and some of the dimensions, colors needed. Same picture there. Here's some pictures of the inside of the engine bay, as well as the parts that come with it. Let's have a look inside at our kit inside here. We have a lot of parts here. Lots and lots of parts to look at. So, first of all here, we have our chrome parts, and wheel hubs are reasonable. Not really a fan of these chrome parts here, but otherwise reasonably well molded. Here's our glass, and looks like our windshield has come off already. Our rear windshield glass there. Got some other parts here, including side windows and headlight covers. Here are our wheels, and these are flexible, nicely molded actually. We have some body parts here. And that's nicely molded. Look at the detail here on the inside. Very nicely molded. We do have some mold lines here, unfortunately. Quite a big one. Here's our front and rear. Here's the front, reasonably well molded. Let's have a look inside here at these other parts. So here we have the insides of the doors. We have our wheels and some other body parts here. Probably the inside of our roof. And look at the flashing here on this. This is for our side mirror. We have our windshield wiper and our disc brakes. Lots of ducts. Here's our cockpit. We've got our seats. Some ducts probably for the inside to channel air. Got some flashing here. Surprising. Here's our radiator, dashboard, steering wheel. Molding quality is actually okay for most of these parts. Here's our chassis, and fair little detail there. Here's some engine parts. Here's our drive shafts, our pedal box over here. Quite flashing. Just kind of disappointed to see that on a new Revell kit. And here are wheel hubs. And look at that engine. These this is a V12. You can see the 6 banks on each side. Transaxles included. Here's our the inside of the V. Our air intakes, exhaust parts. Here's our wheel wells and lots of vents. So let's have a look at our decals. Lots of decals here. Lots of them very well printed. I guess it's supposed to represent some of the carbon fiber. Some details about the car. Here are the colors needed. So there's a mesh template there. We build the engine parts here. And remaining engine parts go on, including the exhausts, air intakes. It's all mounted onto the chassis. Remaining parts there are put on to the engine bay. The transmission and wheel hubs are put on. The remaining parts of the engine mounts are put on. Next we start to build the bottom here and body parts. Supposed to put a mesh screen there, that's optional. We have the radiator parts and steering and front wheel hubs going on. And wheel wells go on. Next to build out the wheels, including the brakes. Those are then mounted. Body parts are then built. All the ducts are put on, the doors, dashboard and door sides are mounted. Next to build the cockpits, that's mounted to the body, and then the front bumper, also with mesh screen there, and the chassis is mounted with the body, air intakes, rear glass, lights and so on, windshield, all the other body parts, including headlights going on, and mesh options there. There's the painting and decal guide. So all in all, it's a very detailed kit. Lots of decals, options for mesh. They certainly give you the option to put it there, but they don't give you the mesh. So that's disappointing.